Here are the July 2026 game releases. I am cutting down the list because there are a lot of games announced for this quarter. Also, if there will be more that are dropped on short notice, like Star Fox for Switch 2 was a couple weeks ago, it gives me time to update that information. After a week full of directs and video game announcements, we are suddenly overwhelmed with game releases following a 6 month drought. In the quarter three, July isn't the month with the most anticipated releases, but there are still 22 games releasing in a 31-day window. Most of these pay to advertise their game during an industry direct or have over 10,000 followers on Steam. Also, before I start, shout out to Sony. I just bought their wireless pulse earbuds, and I like that I can mix PC and PS5 audio at the same time wirelessly. Sadly, they announced yesterday that they will be closing the PS Store for new purchases on PS3 and ending production for physical game sales. RIP Sony. This is a calendar view of the major upcoming releases for July 2026. There seem to be a lot of games that seem like they will be good, or at least are a popular IP enough to earn attention. Let's go ahead and start first with Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. That one's coming out July 9th, 2026. And the day after that, we have Echoes of Aincrad. That's the next Sword Art Online game, releasing for PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X, as well as Power World 1.0. That one is PS5, PC, and Xbox X, Series X as well. So the week after that, there's some smaller titles that are releasing, but the one I'm interested in is on July 20th. Zero Space for the PC is released as an indie game. And after that, July 22nd, Dragon Sword Awakening comes out on PC. There's a demo available for that currently. Then we have July 23rd, a day that has 5 games releasing all at the same time. This includes Splatoon Raiders for the Switch 2, Dino Blade, an indie game for PC, Ruby Knight, a 2D Souls-like, and Avatar Legends, the fighting game. That one is releasing for PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X, all on July 23rd. After that, next big game seems to be Halo Campaign Evolved, remake of the original Halo. That's coming out PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X. Another one to look forward to is Mistfall Hunter on July 29th. Last but not least, we have a strategy game called Corsair Cove that seems to be generating a lot of discussion online. That one looks pretty good also. These are my highlights from July that may have hype, controversy, or be a hidden gem. Pal World's official 1.0 release has 27 pages of patch notes. I definitely want to complete the story mode, so I am hyped for this. Something tells me it will be a game that begs you to overlook its glaring glitches in favor of its innovative improvements to the video game genres. This includes super fun monster hunting, farm management, base building, biome exploration, and PAL combat. Multiplayer has been a blast, and I think it'll improve its gameplay. It will be $29.99 on release for PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X. Released July 10th, 2026 by published and developed by Pocket Pair. My hype is at 85 out of 100, and it is the 1.0 release, no more early access. Splatoon Raiders will be $49.99, a Switch 2 exclusive, published and developed by Nintendo. It's an action shooter. My hype is 73 out of 100. Well, Splatoon is popular on Nintendo consoles. While I haven't played the game, I know people are looking forward to it after playing the earlier games over and over. It is a new take on how to play Splatoon. Halo released in 2001 and was a massive success. The LAN party showed the Xbox dominance of the first-person shooter genre during the console wars of the time. That being said, Halo Studios is only giving gamers 2 months' notice to get excited for the remake of the original game. Halo Campaign Evolved will be released for PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X. It will be $49.99. The release date is July 28th, published by Xbox Game Studios. The developer is Halo Studios. It is, again, a remake. Another game that's been getting a lot of hype is Corsair Cove. The trailer for Corsair Cove looks very good, and strategy games are one of my favorite genres. The game has over 250,000 wishlists already, but it is not yet available for pre-order. I like the comedy of the demo. The game seems to emphasize fun aspects of gameplay. The demo plays like the trailer looks. Very impressive. I would love to purchase this game because my laptop can run it. Hopefully, it releases with no major bugs or glitches. It's for PC only. No price yet. It's a strategy game published by Hooded Horse, developed by Limbic Entertainment, and there's a demo out right now. July 31st is the release date. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced will sell for $59.99 for PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X. It is released on July 9th, 2026, an action-adventure game published and developed by Ubisoft. So, some people are not sure why now is the time to remaster a 2013 game. This has been the subject of controversy. I don't remember the last good Ubisoft release, and now they are going for an easy cash grab. There are some changes to the storyline and gameplay, and the multiplayer and the DSC will not be included. Overall, I think this will probably sell decently, but potential buyers are not going in blindly and are probably ready to be disappointed. I never played the original, so I will wait to see if this version is a better experience. This is probably the month for hidden gems. For me, the trailers look great for Zero Space. The demo was nice. This is a sci-fi real-time strategy game that doesn't take itself too seriously, yet has decent production values. It reminds me of the old PC strategy games, but with a cleaner presentation. Looks like a nice indie title. The release date is July 20th, 2026, published by Gamersky Games, developed by Starline Studios and Ironward. It's a sci-fi real-time strategy RPG. It will release in early access July 20th. No price yet. Mistfall Hunter releases for PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X on July 29, 2026. The publisher is Skystone Games, and the developer is Bell Ring Games. The trailers look awesome, but it's possible this game can stand out in a crowded Souls-like field. I didn't get to try the playtest, but if there's a game that will surprise me, this is one of them. In conclusion, I would like to point out the big sports games that get released nowadays have zero marketing. This is either an automatic purchase because it's the only decent game of its kind, or people just blindly think it is still trendy to buy these sports games. I think the last sports games I bought was NBA 2K13, and then I downloaded NBA 2K25 because it was free on PS Plus. To me, the difference is so small in 12 years development time. And since no one talks about sports games, I am more inclined to watch the actual sports than play the games. Also, I ended up not purchasing any games for my quarter 2 video. either because it was a console exclusive or because I was uncertain about pre-ordering any of the games that looked interesting. Not to say every game was bad, but for me, it didn't seem like there are any more than a couple of A-plus games or anything worthy for Game of the Year. For quarter two, I said I wanted to give Crimson Desert some more time, and what do you know? 3 months after it released, there have been several patches addressing optimization, quality of life. The game is still very quirky, but I've been slowly playing it. The glaring sunlight imperfections when you enter buildings in Hernand have been fixed, and all the pixelated PS1 graphics like waterfalls have been upgraded to PS2 graphics. It's a solid game after all, but man, I wish I had recorded the gameplay on day one to compare to this. My expectations were Game of the Year, but really, it's more of a stepping stone to greater things. I knew it was just an optimization thing because my regular PS5 handles these better graphics without lagging. Because of these launch day issues, my excitement took a hit, but it's now definitely an above average game that was held back by imperfections, bland narrative slash characters, and UI quirkiness. It's at a 74 out of 100 for me. If the amount of games announced for release this year keeps increasing, that would be a great thing. For now, we'll see if the next 2 months can be combined to finish up Quarter 3 2026. That video should be up before the end of July. I included a link to the spreadsheet if you prefer to view the things that way. Thank you.